Hello everyone, I'm Alistair and welcome to the Ixion. It's a space city building strategy game in your arch or whatever it is called. Arc? Arc is the correct term I think for the spaceship where we will be living. Or something like that. I don't know. I played the game a year ago maybe and I don't remember much. Just a teeny tiny bit of the story, but how to play it definitely don't know. A difficulty mode. Journey, default, challenge or custom. Okay, I think I will go with the default. That seems like a good idea. And the journey and the story begins.
Launch control, we have Tiqqun clearance for shuttle launch. Initiate Stanford protocol.
Clear procedures, check. Guidance go.
Algorithm online.
Batista safety protocol, check.
Launch control to EMB Charon. All systems are go.
Launch is imminent. Personnel are instructed to evacuate the launch pad.
Minus 30 seconds.
Deflectors up. Ignition. Lift off.
Launch sequence complete. EMB Charon heading for low Earth orbit. Transferring data to in heaven.
Keep it rolling.
Visualize approaching near Tiqqun structure.
PVS Tiqqun to EMD Share. You have clearance for final approach.
So this will be our ship station.
You have been assigned to Tiqqun
Tiqqun Docking Bay. Yes. I like the animation. It's really cinematic. For a while I thought that I'm watching a movie or something.
Welcome on board, passengers.
Welcome aboard, passengers. And here we are in a Sector 1.
Shuttle EMV Sharon is now docked. Sector 1 empowered and pressurized. Munchie decontamination protocol
Munchie.
online. Disembarkation authorized. Message to crew members. Welcome on board the Tiqqun, property of DOLOS Aerospace Engineering
Yeah.
Corporation. You will soon be given your assignments, but until then, please continue to wait near the docking bay. We hope you have a productive voyage. And would like to
Productive
thank
voyage.
you for your contribution towards humanity's future. Administrator, I am Eden.
Yes.
Personal assistant installed on board the Tiqqun.
Welcome.
In accordance with the Munchie protocol,
She
I
will
have
be
been
talking a
designed
lot,
to
I
take
guess.
into consideration your complete psychological profile, so that I may more accurately
Okay,
respond
I still
to any
remember
needs you
some
may have.
stuff.
My primary
I need a
purpose
workshop.
is to ensure the Tiqqun's automated systems function efficiently. I will keep track of the tasks that are necessary for you
And a
to fulfill
stockpile,
your
of course.
prerogative of reaching Proxima Centauri and carrying out field research, mining operations, manufacturing protocols, and DOLOS colonization tests.
Alright, so we have here resources. Okay, so we have an iron, alloys, carbon, polymer, silicon, electronics, hydrogen, waste, ice, food, cryonic pods, and a science. And of course our population counter up here. Our whole integrity is very important. And this is trust in our leadership. And the power, of course. Tutorial. Yes, I will need those from time to time. Okay, I will check the tutorials if I need something. But I think I should be fine for now. I remember as much what to do. At least a little bit. Okay, next transmission.
Administrator, I wanted to introduce you to your first tasks personally.
Giovanni Battista.
I'm DOLOS' cryonics lead. Marduk council member Giovanni Battista. So, let's see. Your first objective will be to begin setting up essential infrastructure aboard the Tiqqun, meeting the environmental conditions that are required to support your crew. Having laid these foundations, you will then oversee the installation of the Vol engine and perform a short test jump to Proxima Centauri. Upon arrival, your research teams will carry out a brief survey of local space, gather a few rock and coal dust samples, fire up the colonization protocol, begin building the foundations for mankind's future, yada yada yada.
Yada yada yada, yeah,
Then
so this is
you'll
a
come
test
back.
fight.
Now, in order to achieve this, you'll need to familiarize yourself with the Tiqqun's core functions. It's no big deal. There's the production, stockpiling and distribution of resources, construction, balancing of power output with allocation. Oh, and space exploration, you know, setting out expeditions and all that. Basically, everything needed to establish scientific advancement and harmonious autonomy on board the Tiqqun following the first test of its Vol engine. Eden's gonna display and keep track of your main objectives. Oh, and Administrator, don't let the position go to your head. Veneer has insisted to center DOLOS' focus on the Tiqqun. But this mission is just in preparation for our next project, the Protagoras. The Marduk Council worked damn hard to pull this mission together ahead of schedule. So, toe the line, do as you're told, and bring the Tiqqun back in one piece. Leave the grand gestures and saving of mankind from ecosystemic destruction to us, okay? One last word of advice. We don't all think like Veneer DOLOS. As of yet, no human law has been officially established amongst the stars. That sounds like an opportunity knocking to me.
Okay, so there will be a little bit more talking from the beginning, but we will soon start building all the stuff that we need. I just put down 2 crew quarters that we need and another storage for the food, because we need to clean all this mess up. Maybe I will add even some temporary stockpiles for the alloys, so I can, you know, get rid of all of this and free that space. Because this is all the resources that we need to like collect. We are not really mining them, but we need to have sufficient storage for it. But it will be all temporary, these buildings. I will not leaving it as this big mess. That would be awful. Okay, so we will be deleting most of the stuff. I don't think I can move around the buildings, but I can dismantle them.
Administrator,
Okay.
I have established a connection with
A new
DOLOS'
connection.
lead data scientist, Emma Klein.
Okay, next transmission then.
Mr.
Emma
DOLOS
Klein.
has made it abundantly clear when it comes to security. Given the importance of the Tiqqun, we must have full control over what is happening inside the station. My name is Emma Klein, DOLOS' lead data scientist and member of the Marduk Council. My department have just completed final synchronization between Eden and our data treatment tool, the DLS. The DLS, or Data Listening System, is capable of scanning, recording, and parsing exchanges of any kind. The DLS programming that is a part of Eden will filter all data collected and bring to your attention only the most relevant information. It will also provide you with a condensed overview of any situations that may arise and formulate potential future outcomes. It will permit you to give direct orders without having to go through additional unnecessary paperwork. Eden will then take care of everything via their DLS accreditation, as is often the case with tools produced by my department. I think you'll find that once you start using the DLS, you'll never be able to do without it. Oh, and before I let you go ahead and start writing history, Dr. Munchie, our lead medical expert, wanted me to bring to your attention a possible side effect of vol jumping. Whilst there is a correlation between prolonged space travel and the development of early onset dementia, he believes that a vol jump has the potential to accelerate this process, although this is yet to be proven. His recommendation is for you to immediately send any crew members that are exhibiting uncharacteristic or symptomatic behavior to an infirmary, as these facilities are equipped to treat the mind as well as the body. Remember that all of your actions and choices are being reported by Eden. We are not affiliated with any national or even international organization. The only people that you are answerable to are those of us who sit on the Marduk Council, who represent the collective interests and ambitions of the company.
Administrator, a new request awaits your attention.
Okay, we need to resolve the event communal dining. So they want to build a diner. And we need to research that. Resolve the event communal dining at a workshop in Sector 1. Oh, that's just even here, huh? Okay. Administrator, Tiqqun crew members are currently unable to access food supplies. Neocon protocols direct the construction of a mess hall. This building is designed to distribute food from our stockpiles to the crew. Okay, so we need to build a mess hall. Yes, here. For now here. I will be moving these buildings around then, because we have a limited space, as you can see. Well, yeah, that's our spaceship. It's more like a station, but it can fly. Well, not yet, we don't have engines working, but we will be flying. Soon. So yeah, we need to plan our city carefully. Because we have limited space and there is in general not that much space. I know there will be more sections unlocked, but still it will be always very limited. And like these docking bays, we can build them only here in the front, so they access outside. I don't think we can build them down here on this side, at least from what I remember, but that was a long time ago. Okay, they are slowly cleaning all this mess. So I'm getting more and more space for construction. And maybe I should add another workshop, because it takes forever for them to build anything. These two buildings, for instance, still didn't start building it.
Administrator, I have an incoming transmission from
Okay,
Council
patch them through.
Henry Bargeville.
Bonjour, Administrator.
What a wonderful day to embrace our fate, don't you think? I'm Henri Bargeville, writer, philosopher, lobbyist, but most of all member of the Marduk Council. I have taken the liberty of personally arranging an exchange out of courtesy with the Oceanabi, a ship in high orbit belonging to one of our commercial allies, the Ashtangites. Even though they are a small organization, the Ashtangites are important partners who share the same pragmatic, moralistic, and spiritual outlook as we do. The Oceanabi will provide us with a source of food while carrying out the Tiqqun's initial testing. By making it the first exclusive trade partner of the Tiqqun, we will demonstrate to our long-term allies that DOLOS wishes for them to share in our successes. Please assign a cargo ship so that we can check the trade routines.
Okay.
Administrator, trust in genetic
So we will be
genetics.
building some cargo ships.
Self-similar space will reveal the pattern.
Alright, close transmission. Feed handling crew with a mess hull, okay. We are already working on that. Construct a cargo ship in a docking bay and construct a science ship. Okay, so let's add a cargo ship, that's this one. And a science ship we need for exploration, because we will be exploring the planetary system. Yes, Uranus, Earth, Moon, Venus, Saturn, or Shanabi. The first trade partner of the Tiqqun station, this Ashtangite supply ship, will demonstrate the viability of those resource transfer protocols. Okay, that's of course the Sun, Jupiter, Neptune, Mars. Okay. I love this game. Wish there was a sandbox. I think there is still no sandbox play in this game. Only the campaign, if I'm correct. But I'm not 100% sure about that. And what do we have here? Administrator, some crew members are lacking quarters. During human history, unnecessary homelessness has always been an indicator of civilization decay. Everyone will have housing in 12 cycles. So I have 84 people, someone must have died because we've had 85. And I should see... Ah yes, here it is showing me. We have 60 housing and this one is for 15. So I need 2 more. So let's build it like this. This is highly probably not the efficient way to build it, but it is for now. Okay, our cargo ship, it seems, is ready. Okay, I need to go to the fleet management view. And how does this work? They need to collect the food. That's it? Ah, okay, that's it. Oh no, we are down to 79, so some people must have gone to the ships. Because no one died, definitely. And we are down to 79, okay. Quarters built for all of our people. Let's get rid of this road, we don't need it. And the science ship will be soon ready. Okay, I can build a tech lab. Let's build one here for now. Our science ship is ready. We should go to resolve the moon event on a planetary system map. Okay. I need to send a ship there first. Okay. Right click, left click. Okay. And she is flying. You can even see her. And it's a little bit blue ship. Oh, so this is our fleet. We will have a probes. Okay, they are at the moon. So, summary of intelligence on the abandoned base. The base is out of commission. Auxiliary systems are operational and could be used to restore power. Transmission from the Hobbs team. We have reached the UN base. It is abandoned and depressurized. The surveillance system is still operational, awaiting orders. We can dismantle the base. The Hobbs team will dismantle the base and prepare useful resources for extraction, or we can exploit the security vulnerability. Hacking into the surveillance system, the Hobbs team will access the base central systems and retrieve any confidential data present. That seems like a good idea, because I guess we can still do that, hack it, and then dismantle it. At least that would be like a logical thing to me. First, hack it or try to retrieve any information you can, and then dismantle the base, not the other way around. Okay, they are working on that. That should just take 1 cycle. At least it should. Yes, 0.4. It's counting down. Alright, we hacked into the main computer system as you ordered and retrieved several relevant research papers and datasets. We got 10 science. And now we shall dismantle the base. That will take 2 cycles. Okay, we have a new request. What's going on? Administrator, reports are being received related to Bargeville-Klein optimization protocols on board the Tiqqun. They indicate that crew members are being overworked, although DOLOS employment contracts make it clear that a high degree of flexibility is required. This situation is beginning to take its toll on morale. It would be pragmatic to deploy additional crew members or reduce the number of concurrently active workplaces. We can be either working a few more hours when the future of humanity is at stake is hardly a sacrifice, we push on, or request additional staff from the Urshanabi. I think I'll go with the lowering the working hours. Let's try that. Alright, we are almost out of... Okay, we are out of power. Let's turn off one warehouse.
Sector 1's power demand has overloaded. Stanford routines recommend that you construct an
external solar panels
to boost overall electrical output.
Ah yeah, I remember those. But I can't do that right now. Okay, let's check the moon. The base has been dismantled, although most equipment was damaged. We were able to prepare some usable resources for extraction. 30 steel and 90 science. Okay, now they are collecting the science, and when I check my fleet, yes, they can now collect the steel or alloys from the moon, and we can even see them going there. Okay. Alright, let's check the research. What we can do. We can research the probe launcher, EVA lock, which we will need for external constructions, like for constructing those solar panels. Insect farm. Yeah, we will need some food. This costs 30. EVA lock is 30. Okay, go for the insect farm first. Research that. Can I... Yes, research next. We will go with EVA lock.
I have an incoming transmission from DOLOS's head of medicine.
Okay,
Dr.
we have another
Abhinav
transmission.
Munshi.
Let's have a talk.
Greetings, Administrator.
Greetings.
I'm Dr. Abhinav Munshi, DOLOS expert in compartmentalism and medicine, and a member of the Marduk Council. I'm glad to finally meet you, even in this digital manner. Your psychological test results were quite impressive.
You sure about that?
Philip
I wouldn't say
couldn't
that.
be here today. So I will take the role of introducing you to the final stages of the Vol engine integration. Before we get into that, however, we would like you to complete the testing station's exploration and enhancement capabilities. You'll then be able to begin researching the EVA airlock and assess its compatibility.
Yeah,
with
I'm
the
already
Tiqqun's
doing
core
that, mate.
systems. I hope that the
I'm
work
one
of our
step
team
ahead of you.
will ensure that you're equipped to deal with most situations you encounter up there. Before I leave you, Stanford would like me to remind you that space is a far less fanciful and forgiving environment than science fiction would have us believe.
I
It
know
would
that.
be wise to remember that.
Okay, insect farm was researched. We are going for EVA lock and then for the probes. In the meantime, while we were talking with the doctor, I sent a ship to the Saturn, if I'm correct. Yes. And we are going to check this event here. A signature trace from an Ixion system has been detected near Saturn. Ixion technology is the exclusive property of DOLOS, but records indicate that the company has not deployed any missions to the sector. The signature will soon enter the atmosphere of Saturn. So we can either send a team to investigate or attempt to locate the debris in orbit. Let's go with the first one. Send a team to investigate. Hopefully we will not lose anyone. But we will find out. Okay, what I can build now? Ah, yes, the insect farm. But I need 5 power, which we don't have. So I will wait for the research to finish. I want that EVA lock first. I will build that, and we will need to turn off some buildings probably for it to be able to run, and build solar panels. And then I will go and build an insect farm. Well, I can turn off some of the storages. How much? This using 3. Okay, so I would need to turn off 2 storages. Okay, I will do it as I said. I will wait for the EVA walk. Okay, EVA airwalk is researched. Ah, I can build it down here too.
A science ship
I
team
thought that
has
was impossible
completed a
before,
task.
or maybe they have changed it. Everything's possible. Okay, but I would like to have it in front. It doesn't matter really. Let's build it down here, like this. I can always move it around. Let me check the Saturn in the meantime. A prototype rocket sent by the UN seems to use a variation of EKP. We have stripped it down and recovered the schematics. And we got 10 science for that. So UN stole our technology for some reason. Never trust an UN. And we unlocked the probe launcher, and currently... Yes, we can go and research other stuff, but I will go and turn off the tech lab for now, so I can have turned on the EVA airlock, because it costs 12 power. Okay. And it's being built. Soon we will be able to go out and build the solar panels. And we can send our science ship to, like, Mars. There is nothing else that we can explore currently in this, our solar system. So we are going to Mars to gather maybe some science. Or maybe another piece of ore. Alright, our EVA airlock is built. So now we should be able to build our small solar panels plus 40 power or energy, and it will cost us 10 of the polymer. Yes, let's build it. And the EVA airlock is important for another thing. It is doing a maintenance of repairing our hull integrity, I guess. At least that's from what I remember. Ooh, a probe launcher. It's a massive. Just like the other buildings. But I will have that there. But first, I want to build our insect farms. Let's build one here. I have no idea how much it will produce. But it doesn't matter because we are currently producing none. Yes, we will need to mine an ice too. To get water, of course. Yeah, it shows here EVA airlock that it needs 2 alloys and it will repair 29 hull points per cycle. Okay, our science ship is at its destination at Mars. Let's check it out. The UN has established a facility on Mars. Its crew are currently lacking the materials required to repair a critical fault in their oxygen supply system. They have submitted an official request to DOLOS for aid. We can refuse. Space is a hostile place, we do not go there without knowing the consequences. Repair the fault in exchange for research data, or repair the facility in exchange for resources. I will do it for the data. Yeah, and using our one cargo ship that we have. Okay, and now they should transport the resources to the Mars. We should be even able to see the ship docking in.
Power supply
Oh,
overloaded.
we are out of power for some reason. Ah, yes, the insect farm, of course. Okay, turn it off for a while.
Restored.
And you see, the ship is coming in. They will load the resources. I like how realistic the game is. It's not too much, but it makes all sense. They loaded nicely, and now they are leaving. And we built that solar panels. Okay, we can turn on back our buildings. And we are producing 1 food a cycle, but we are using 106. Yes, I will need another farm then. Or maybe even 2. To have a nice supply of food. Okay, 35 energy available. Let's turn on the tech lab back again.
Warning.
Okay, and we need to finish building that Volvo engine or whatever it is called. Yeah, we need
Ship
just
team has
100
completed
alloys.
the task.
So let's start building that. And science ship. What? There was something about the science ship. Oh, it's done? Okay. The oxygen supply system has been repaired and the relationship between DOLOS and our competitor has improved by 42%. But I think there is no diplomacy in this game. So that's just like, you know, a war thing. Alright, it seems that we researched everything we could with our science ship. So let's send it back home to our ship, if we can. Incoming transmission.
Administrator, because of your continued successful management of the Tiqqun, DOLOS have authorized the dispatch of new crew members and food supplies.
Oh, good, we are
Please
getting more
ensure
people.
that they have suitable accommodation once you reach Proxima Centauri.
So we will have more people, so let's build them more housing. Unfortunately, it seems that I can't move the buildings at all. I will need to always dismantle them and move them around. I still don't know where it's showing how many workers do we need. Ah, we have 79 and we need 89, it seems. If I pause this one. Yes, that's it. Okay. Okay, the engine is ready. Bring the remaining workers from the Urshanabi. Ah, okay, I need to send my ship to pick them up. Okay. And I am just waiting for when they will arrive. I need to go out and pick them up myself. Okay, let's check research, what we can do next, something useful. But we have only 30 science. So we can't do much, and it seems that we can't do anything currently. Okay, we have a transmission again.
Administrator, the different phases of preparation, calibration, and verification
Well,
were
successfully
successfully
completed.
completed.
You could
You
talk a
must
little
now
bit
start
faster.
the full bonding procedure. DOLOS protocols now deem you competent to gather resources, knowledge, and test colonization routines.
Okay,
once you reach
so we are going for Proxima Centauri, as they mentioned before.
You do so, Vanir DOLOS, Marduk Council founder and DOLOS CEO, wants to talk to you.
Okay,
Hello,
let's talk then.
Administrator. I'm
Hello.
glad to see that you have managed to complete
Vanir
your assignments
DOLOS.
in preparation
That's
for
the,
this
I think,
unique
main
moment
brain
in
of the
history.
operation, right?
You must understand that this is not simply another chapter in humanity's story. The book of our life on Earth is over, and we stand now at its epilogue. It saddens me to think that there are many who have yet to comprehend the reality of our situation. We've endured endless cycles of war, crisis, and famine. Still, the worst is yet to come. There are others like DOLOS who have prepared for this outcome, but most of our kind remain sheltered from the horror of the predicament we find ourselves in. This pale ghost of civilization will wither and die, and with it, the tenets and values of the past. As we prepare to leave this system for the first time, perhaps we must decide which fragments we will pick up and take forward with us. Through DOLOS, I am offering mankind an alternative means of survival. The Tiqqun is a tablet upon which we will carve our new history. Do you recognize why I have done all of this? Having foreseen our fate, I became fixated on altering it. I set about fashioning the ropes and tying the knots that would bind together this magnificent ship. It is true that our time in this world is brief, but at least I can rest assured knowing that my legacy will endure for eons.
Oh, his legacy.
Farewell, Administrator. For the few who stand in the light and the many who dwell in the dark, you carry the fate of us all.
Okay, that was her speech then. I don't know when this seems to be turned on. I have been to resolve starvation as soon as food is available. Okay, I think. Whatever. I don't know why they were starving. We have plenty of food. Alright. Now it is much better. It's not perfect, and we will be adjusting it as we go, but this is it for now. So yeah, they are starving, whatever. They are fine. Now we should move our ship to the moon orbit. So let's move the Tiqqun and go to the moon. All power from the main grid will be diverted to the EKP system during the 0.7 cycle Tiqqun movement. Sectors will be powered by batteries during this time, so we don't have any batteries, so no production while we are moving. And we even have this nice animation of our Tiqqun flying. Okay, we are on a moon orbit, and now we should initiate wall jump via the button in a planetary system map. Ah, here. Yes, we want to charge it. That's taking all of our power to charge it.
Full engine ready.
Yes, commence jump. Let's go, the future is ahead of us. The whole humanity is at stake here. It seems, at least. Would that be in a different dimension or something like that? This is definitely not a warp drive from a Star Trek. Ooh, event from Earth. They are watching it going on.
The Earth, our home. She is unique. Held in its bosom are the ingredients of evolution. Beyond raw survival, beyond the safety of comfort, we, humanity, pursue something greater. We have learnt, persevered, shaped our knowledge from that which is found in the furthest realms of science. However, humanity has brought destruction to the Earth, polluted its blood.
So we
choked
destroyed
its
the
life.
Earth practically.
Today we are paying the price for this. We know the taste of a dying world. But the Earth is not to be our grave. A mother does not wish to see her children disappear with her. She wishes to see instead courage in her children, to carry on. DOLOS carries this courage. We have gone further than any nation, moved faster than any corporation, hand in hand with those who, like us, carry that courage. The Tiqqun Station is both an epilogue of these endeavors and a prologue to humanity's next steps. Our Council of Scientists leads the vanguard. They know, as do we all, that the survival of humanity now depends on what we glimpse out there in the dark. That we are masters of our own destiny. That we must go as a species bound together, pushing further into the unknown. We set sail on this new sea because there is hope to be found, horizons to explore, and because our very existence depends on it. I give you the stars. I give you the Vol engine.
9, 8, 7. It's going to happen. And I know it'll be disaster. And a new start. Ho ho ho, the moon is destroyed. Bloody hell. That must be terrible for the planet. If it was our moon or it is just hit with something big, all those debris falling down. And then don't forget about the, you know, all those impacts that the moon has on the Earth. Like tides. And for the animals and other stuff.
Full jump complete.
Full jump complete.
Running preliminary diagnostics. Several anomalies detected. Multiple digital security breaches found within full jump routines.
Interesting.
Full engine critically damaged. Hull integrity
We just built it.
compromised.
It's damaged. Bloody hell.
Analysis confirms discrepancies between the mission clock and the apparent advanced state of the solar system. We are receiving no communication signals.
So
from
we
Earth.
jumped in time.
Likelihood of ongoing survival stands at approximately
7%.
7.67%. Activating Marduk survival protocols. New mission objective established. Ensure humanity's survival by finding a habitable exoplanet.
Oh, will do.
Urgent issues requiring immediate attention. Increase food production output. Restore hull integrity.
Noted. I'll do. Okay, so we are not in a good position now. Feed the crew.
Request awaits your attention.
Okay, hull will be repaired with our EBA group, so that's fine. At least it should be. Alright, we need to resolve the event. The coast of the Urshanabi on the planetary system map feed 1000 crew members. Okay, and build a probe launcher. I should have enough resources for building a probe launcher. Yes. That's 90 alloys. So let's build that there. And we have some errands down here, so let's see what's going on. Administrator, you may have noticed that the moon has been broken apart. The crew are aware of this, and many rumors are spreading throughout the station. You will have to make an official statement. Okay, it was humanity's fate. Evidence suggests a great deal of time has passed in the solar system. The moon's destruction is obviously a consequence of humanity's selfish and warlike instincts. Or is our fault. Despite our robust safety measures, a system failure at the exact moment of the jump caused the engine to drag a part of the moon with it into self-similar space. This failure has cost humanity dearly. Our mission now is to rebuild. Or something must have happened during the test jump. Being such a high-profile event, it was the perfect opportunity for them to strike and sabotage our plans. I think this was our fault, so I will go with that and see what happens.
Trust in your leadership.
Trust penalty
is
minus
falling.
5%, okay. Are we the last of us? Administrator, the crew are asking a lot of questions about the state of the Earth. Manchu behavioral algorithms predict a decrease in productivity of 22% if those questions go unanswered. As administrator of the Tiqqun station, you should find some answers, quickly. Commit to sending an expedition to Earth. I will. Let me check the map. We are here by the destroyed moon. And let's send a ship to Earth to find out what's going on. If anyone survived. Why is this still minus 28 balance
A
per
science
cycle?
ship has arrived at its destination.
Aren't they repairing it? Ah, hull repair is deactivated. Okay, okay, makes sense. Now it is activated. I don't know why it is deactivated by default. And we will need to find more resources as we are running low on those. But we will. Okay, we are at the Earth. Summary of Earth data. No signals have been received from Earth. The oceans seems to have evaporated and the surface temperature has risen significantly since the Tiqqun was last in orbit. Atmospheric readings indicate the presence of strong dust storms and dangerously high levels of carbon dioxide, radiation and microplastics. The blue planet will never again deserve its name. We can even see that it is dead. And the UN satellites. Okay, investigate DOLOS headquarters, investigate personal location, scour the globe in search of survivors. I think I'll go for the DOLOS headquarters to find some answers first. And then we will look for survivors. I should be able to build a one mining ship. Let's do that. I don't know if we need it right away. Maybe we will later. And where is the other planets? I can't see any of them. It's just maybe like a story thing that I should focus first on Earth and Urshanabi and then go and check the other planets. That might be it. And we were supposed to go to the Alpha Centauri, I think. Or Proxima Centauri, yes. And we just jumped to nowhere, only in time. Who knows what the year it is? We will find the answers for all those questions.
A science ship team has completed a task.
Okay, let's check the Earth. The converted oil rig which DOLOS used as its state-of-the-art headquarters is gone. Only a few metal scraps remain, scattered across an expanse of dusty, cracked earth. There is no sign of survivors. We find 45 signs, at least 225 alloys. Okay. So, the next thing is, let's scour the globe in search of survivors. Or we can investigate personal location. The Hopes team will attempt to find your family home. Yeah, why not? I'm the boss here. Let's find them. So I left my family behind. That's kinda unfortunate. I would probably wanted to bring them on a ship with me. And we have a mining ship, but I can't use it now as there is nothing to mine, it seems. So probably later. Okay, let's build some... Okay, I can build only one probe, so let's do that. Yes, that's even our quest, to build a probe. And our cargo ship is meantime delivering us the alloys from the Earth.
A science ship team has completed a task.
A huge crevasse cuts through the ground where your home once stood. There is no trace of civilization. So, okay, another 45 science, some alloys and electronics. So, scour the globe in search of survivors. That's the last thing that we can do on the dead planet. Alright, now I should find an asteroid with iron deposits. Oh, so this is how it works. Ah, okay. Here is plenty of iron. Maybe something closer to us? Yes, here. Iron and some ice. Alright, so that's how I find the resources and then send the mining ship. Alright, noted. Yes, and now I will just set our mining ship to mine the iron, and they should automatically go there. Yeah, they are already moving. Perfect. Alright, after a long search we have found nothing but rubble. We've seen no signs of life, not even a corpse. The lunaclism seems to have caused a series of events that precipitated the collapse of thermo-industrial civilization. The Earth has become a toxic and arid wasteland scored by harsh winds, now more inhospitable than Mars. The only remnant of civilization we found was a fallen stele where the city of Washington once stood. Stuck in a crevasse, it had been sheltered from the wind. A prayer imploring divine forgiveness was engraved in gold on its surface. So, everyone's dead.
Administrator, A new request awaits your
All
attention.
those billions of people. Mission reports from the expedition to Earth are being discussed among the crew. The thought of having lost all loved ones left behind has destroyed morale for many of them. The symptoms of this trauma have now been quoted under the medical designation Dead Earth Sickness. Stability permanently -1. I can't blame them. And what's this? The Great Thaw. Administrator, to safeguard humanity, we must find survivors and increase the station's population. We do not have time to go through the classic reproductive cycle of your species. Adding new members to the Tiqqun's crew will have a positive impact on morale. Cryonic stasis, a practice pioneered by DOLOS, was in growing use even before we left the solar system. There is a very high likelihood that cryonic pods containing survivors await discovery. Find and collect 500 cryonic pods. So the hunt begins. Yeah, we can even store them. I mean the cryonic pods, so I will need more storage. But first, resources and repair our engines. Okay, and we should research the steel mill first. So let's check the science. Research, steel mill, here. So we can produce alloys. Alright, we can go and check the Urshanabi. What happened to them? Okay, cryonic centers. Each cryonic pod contains one person who is either a worker or a non-worker. Cryonic centers have no control over this and by default will open pods in an order influenced by how many total worker non-worker cryopods are in storage. Why worker non-worker? I thought that every human can work. A little bit strange, but whatever. Now we have our first factory, steel mill, so let's build that. I don't know what's the optimal layout, so I just whinging it. We'll find out later when we can't, you know, put any more buildings in. And I will start shuffling buildings around. Okay, let's check the Urshanabi. Our sensors have detected the Urshanabi. The ship is broken in two and is not transmitting any signals. The phrase, "whoever helps DOLOS is an enemy of humanity," has been daubed in large letters on the wreck of the Urshanabi. Mummified bodies have been attached to its hull. So it seems that after that disaster they start attacking DOLOS and their allies. So there was a massive war. It seems, at least. Gather remaining resources, okay. Okay, the ship was full of food. I hope the expiration date hasn't passed. Everything is ready for extraction. Okay, we just need to finish the other stuff. The quests. And then we will proceed further, it seems. There is nothing more to explore. Oh, incoming transmission.
We are picking up a
DOLOS emergency frequency.
Broadcasting from the facility Outer Hope. DOLOS protocol dictates that in the event of a major systems failure, administrators must contact the nearest DOLOS site immediately. Outer Hope Station is likely to have both the materials and expertise required to repair the damage that the Vol engine has sustained.
Okay, so we are going to find that facility then. Administrator, an accident has occurred in the following building, the stockpile. Stanford Hill client projections indicate that poor working conditions and power overloads can cause accidents. It should also be taken into consideration that larger buildings are more likely to have more serious accidents. Okay, pledge to repair the stockpile within 10 cycles, okay. Okay, Outer Hope. Let's send ship there. Hope is going to Outer Hope, because our ship is called Hope. Hopefully, they will be alright. Let's search for more science, maybe? And we need to build another solar panels. We are running low on energy.
Ship has arrived at its destination.
Okay, Outer Hope. A DOLOS emergency signal is broadcasting from these coordinates. It originates from the research station Outer Hope. Outer Hope is surrounded by wreckage and debris from a past battle. Broken equipment and frozen bodies float around the station. The emergency signal is transmitting from inside. The Hope's team will investigate the battlefield to better understand what happened. Yes, let's do that. That will take 5 cycles. We unlock the Alternative Life Center. Provides +1 stability in a sector. Let's build that. It seems like a useful building to have. Maybe not right now, but definitely later.
No more resources available to mine.
Okay, so we mined everything in that asteroid field. So we just need to bring it all home. And let's send another probe. Yes, here is the Saturn. Okay, so we will be able to check other planets. Maybe I should build another... what it is? Docking bay. So I can build another science ship. And maybe another cargo ship. Sector 1 has almost reached maximum structural load. With more infrastructure surely needed soon, a new sector will need to be unlocked. Originally sectors were programmed to automatically unlock after completion of the mission to Proxima Centauri. With the change of the Tiqqun's mission objective, this restriction could be bypassed by manually overriding gateway lock algorithms. Okay. But right now, we will not be unlocking it. I think we are not ready yet. The battle seems to have been made up of multiple engagements, with debris from the conflicts mostly consisting of wrecked shuttles. Some of these destroyed ships bear the insignia of the UN, though the majority carry DOLOS emblems. Sophisticated weapon systems were also identified among the wreckage, bearing the acronym BMS. The Hope's team was able to salvage some resources from the debris. Okay, now search the Outer Hope and find out what happened there inside. Oh, I mean, except for the battle, we know what happened there. I'm going to build another science ship, so we can explore the system much faster, much quicker, because we have like 3 new zones that I can, or planets, to research, and only 1 science ship. Okay, let's see.
Administrator, a new request awaits your attention.
Outer Hope lies in ruins. Many embalmed bodies were found in the remains of the station. DOLOS crew protocols do not direct for this type of preservation. The Hope's team traced the emergency broadcast and after clearing away several tons of debris, uncovered the station's mindframe. They were able to access and extract Outer Hope's black box. Its data can be analyzed using the Tiqqun's tech lab. Alright, so we have 25 cryogenic pods we can salvage from it. And the new event, the Legacy of DOLOS. Okay, we can now dismantle the ship for the resources, so do that. And let's put our ship so it can transfer those 25 cryopods, because I need more people. Okay, I have another ship, so let's go and explore the Venus if we can find anything there. Maybe some survivors on some station. Okay, Outer Hope has been dismantled. We got 37 alloys and 13 polymers. Now they will collect the science and then I will send them elsewhere. Let's check out the Venus in a time. Probe data has a real mining and industrial infrastructure below the surface of Venus. Interesting. According to reports from the exploration team, the subterranean site consists of mining infrastructure and a large assembly line. Many embalmed bodies were found in the area. The line seems to have been originally used to fabricate solar sails. Tiqqun engineers suggest that with minor repairs it could be restarted. Should I restart it or dismantle it? Let's try restarting it. It just takes 10 alloys. Yes, I will send this ship to do it. Okay. I should build another cargo ship, it seems, to move stuff around. Okay, we have received the data from Outer's Hope black box. Further analysis is required. Okay, so I need to turn back on the tech lab.
The sector is being overworked.
Yeah, I know. There is not much I can do right now about that. Okay, so research that black box and let's find out what's inside. Information, obviously, but what kind of information? The black box data has provided some information on the events that took place following the Tiqqun's failed wall jump. Records tell of how the Earth was ravaged by the lunaclism. In the ensuing chaos, states radicalized and the UN declared DOLOS an enemy of humanity. The black box data also described a DOLOS facility hidden in the atmosphere of Jupiter, officially designated Hephaestus. The site was used to develop a new type of wall engine. It also accommodated the construction of a Taurus-class superstructure known to those as the Protagoras. This iteration of the Tiqqun was sent on a mission to seek out the habitable exoplanet Remus, where the last survivors of Earth could establish a new home. Despite the damage done to Outer Hope, the station was still able to later receive a distress signal from the Protagoras with wall jump coordinates encoded, indicating the ship's last presumed location. So we are going to hunt down that Protagoras, it seems. But first we have still some work to be done here in our solar system. Like exploring all the planets and stations. Okay, Venus, the assembly line has been repaired. The machines belong to the UN are clearly more advanced than our systems. They are fully automated and our team has been able to use them to prepare a number of resources for extraction. During the repair process, an engineer discovered a number of inscriptions written by Olixis, whatever that means. He speaks of his time as administrator of Neptune's hyperworks station, Tlaki, and expresses regret over the fate of the station's residents. He used the line to repair elements of his ship so that he could reach the headquarters of the Black Market Society. Wow, whatever happened? The humanity was fractured a lot. Let's check the Mars. An old disused complex named Richter's Facility has been located on the surface of Mars. The derelict UN-owned facility is covered almost entirely by Martian sand. Existing DOLOS clearance codes can be used to interact with the complex systems. Caution is advised as the weight of the sand may exceed the structure's load-bearing capacity. Okay, so use the codes and enter the complex. The codes briefly reactivated base defense systems due to the facility's state. They fortunately overloaded and are now offline. The team of the Hope did not suffer any losses. Nice. So, we can investigate storage area, scientific study center, perform a full sweep of the facility. Or prepare the site for resource extraction. I think we will go with a full sweep. Okay, the operation was a success. The team of the Hope was able to recover a large amount of resources. Regretfully, a few crew members were lost during the process. Deviating from standard resource extraction protocols, their unauthorized actions caused the collapse of a retaining wall. Sand flooded the facility and caused their subsequent asphyxiation. Their memory will be honored, their breach of protocol denounced. Of course. 25 cryopods. Okay, so that's our two first losses. So this ship needs to get back to Tiqqun to replenish its crew. And then we will continue, but I think this will be all for today's episode. So hope you enjoyed the video. If you do, please push that like button and don't forget to subscribe. And I will see you in the next one. Have a nice day. Bye bye.